Hi guys, the video today is going to be on the STA-2. This one's going to be the black version, but other than the fact this has got a 75% XP bonus, other than that it's the same as the other STA-2s. I can't remember how many other damn things Wargaming have released now, but they're all the same other than the XP bonuses. I just want to apologise now if my commentary, the audio on it drops in and out a little bit at any point. I'm guessing I need a new headset. But I'm skint, so I can't afford one, so I'm just working with what I got. But like I said, I do apologise if that does happen. Onto the tank, I'll go through the ups and downs like I normally would and then commentate on the gameplay. So, quickly, the negatives are it has no armour. Any shots at this tank are going to pen it because its armour isn't worth anything. And other than that, the gun can be a bit of a troll. The accuracy on it isn't brilliant, and when you're shooting targets at range, there's games where it just doesn't like doing that. So yeah, the gun can troll you. It's not a deal breaker, it's not one of those ones where the gun's just bloody awful all the time, but there are games when it can get on your nerves a little bit. Upsides are the tank is mobile. It tops out at about 55 kilometers per hour, but the ground resistance isn't that good, nothing much slows it down. It's got a decent rate of fire, 7 seconds without anything on, but crew and equipment and whatnot can reduce that. The aiming time is good at 2.1 seconds, again good crew and things can get that down. Penetration's 212 on your standard shell, 275mm on your premium shell, and when you consider its heat premium shell, when you consider that this tank has got preferential matchmaking, so it never sees tier 10, 275mm is a bit overkill. And your view range is 380, which is par for the course really, it's pretty good. The tank excels at mid-range hold-down gameplay really. It's fast enough to circle other tanks if need be, but yeah, mid-range is where you want to play it ideally. I'm playing it quite close here. I'm going after the IS because I can aim in, shoot and move before he's finished aiming in. Unfortunately a teammate is pushing me out. Now the teammate did stop pushing there, so I don't think they were so much trolling me as they were just bloody blind, but either way it was quite annoying. Thankfully I didn't lose too much HP. Teammates tracked, so I'm going to use their tank as a bit of cover and put a shot into the IS and then go after the tank destroyer. You'll notice when I go after the TD that it initially is looking at the first medium tank and then it starts aiming at me instead. There's two reasons for that. One is that this is a black edition tank that I'm driving and they tend to get a bit of focus fire anyway. And the second is because the STA-2, as I mentioned before, it's made out of paper. And it doesn't matter if the red tank has got enough penetration to go through pretty much anything, they're still going to focus you because people focus tanks with no armor. It's just what they do. Here I'm going to use the gun depression and then that teammate gets in my way again. The tank gets minus 10 degrees of gun depression, which is good. Here I decided to do a risky move and it backfired. I wanted to help my teammate. I did want to reverse down the hill, but you know, that bloody medium tank, yeah, it was there. But the SU-130 PM has got really good alpha damage and I didn't want to lose an ally, so I pushed it. Going after the light tank now, and you can see the mobility. The light tank is faster, as you would expect. But I reckon I probably could have got it. I didn't want to go around the corner because a Conqueror would have shot me. So I shot the Progetto instead. I might have mispronounced it. I do not speak Italian, as is probably evident. What I should have done here was use the tank's mobility to bail. Leave this flank and go. It's a losing fight here right now. And the tank is fast enough to do that. If you're in a bad situation, relocate, get out of there. I, however, didn't. And now I've missed my opportunity to go. I tried shooting the medium tank but the shot misses. I was moving full speed and now I go after the Conqueror. This tank is fast enough to quite easily circle heavy tanks, but there's not enough room here for me to do that. Thankfully the Conqueror isn't paying attention to me and is going after our Waffenträger. I mispronounced that too. I put more shots in. Right now, even though TD just got destroyed, I should easily be able to take out this Conqueror. But I can't drive because I'm a noob and I crash. And then after driving straight into a gigantic rock, the Conqueror damages my engine, and now I can't even circle it. Put another shot in, but it's got the big gun, and it's going to fire next, and I'm gone. This does end up being a win, but I'm not going to make you just sit here and watch until that happens, so I'll go back to the garage. This review's shorter than my other ones, because this tank, it only has two downsides, and that is the fact that the gun control you and it's got no armor. But medium tanks having no armor, it doesn't really matter, because you know, you're not after getting shot in a medium tank. A bit of turret armor can be nice, but it's inconsequential for the most part. But yeah, it's got two downsides and a lot of upsides. This tank, in my opinion, does not need preferential matchmaking. I don't see how it's any worse than the STA-2 on the tech tree, which isn't a bad tank, and that faces tier 10. This one only ever has to face tier 9. So if you like medium tanks, if you can play tanks that rely on mobility over armor, then this is a tank you should definitely have a good look at. Especially this version, because the black versions, currently whilst I'm making this video, if you're watching this video in the future, that black tanks won't be available. Currently it's the 23rd of November and they're on sale. So if you can, I do suggest picking it up. There's the stats for you. As you can see, the only one that's dodgy is the accuracy. I'll show you its armor anyway. You get a little bit of armor either side of the gun. You see that yellow line there? But it's not going to be enough to save you from much, really, at all. Try not to get shot. If you can do that, though, like I said, if you can play medium tanks, you don't have to rely on armor. This, in my opinion, is a must-buy tank. It's one of the better tier 8 premiums in the game. The fact it has preferential matchmaking makes it that much better. And yeah, I get it. I'd say, anyway, if you can play medium tanks, this one should be in your garage. It is a really, really good tank. Other than the gun trolling here and there. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.